Hi everybody, it's Amy at Sage Connections here to do your weekly reading for the 9th through the 5th of July. Got a lot of cards here. I do it by the John Holland's Psycho Tarot deck. I say it every time. Might as well keep on doing that. So I've already drawn out the cards actually, and I'm going to try to help the light a little bit because it's kind of dark out, but it's supposed to be sunny. So hopefully by the time I get out and do the rest of my videos, it will be really nice and a little more sunshine. Okay, so let's go over this. I've already drawn out the cards. I got my automatic writing already taken care of. So got my coffee. Dina, look at my cup. Thank you. One of my friends. So let's just hop into it. So today is the 9th, and we got two cards, not one. The last 3 weeks, it seems like I'm getting two cards in a reading for a day, and that's not normal. And it is not a chakra card. So it's kind of interesting for me that there's some major energy going on. If you haven't noticed since June, it seems like it's building up. But this week looks pretty good. I think we're going to be happy. But let's get into it, okay? So the first card that I got was one, which is an Ace of Swords, right? The Ace of Swords happens to be an opportunity or potential to get the idea to manifest or get the correct thinking taken care of. Excuse me. And then I got a major arcana card as well, which is the 8th, which is about manifestation. Excuse me, I got the hiccups now. It's the power card. Normally it's the tarot. Or, I mean, in normal tarot, it is the strength card. Oh my gosh. So it's some kind of idea is going to empower you, or some kind of potential for an idea, but there's something that's going to be empowering you today that's going to give you the strength to go forward and do that little extra push to get your reward, kind of thing. And I think it's about your positive thinking aspects to be able to push through, to have the strength to, when you have those negative thoughts, that if you can twist them around to make them positive, that positive thinking is going to give you the strength to be able to make it over that hump of actually accomplishing what you really want to do. And let me read the automatic writing. With a correct thinking today, you have the power to make things move forward. Being true to you, standing up and using your inner wisdom. It might be painful for some since you are not used to this, but no matter what happens, your strength, your power will pull you through. You're finally letting go of something. Wow, that's kind of cool. I mean, I know I got a couple plans to let go today. So that's great. I'm kind of excited for the rest of the week. So let's go ahead and start on the 10th of July. The 10th of July is the 3. And it is recognizing and reward. And this is in the physical sense of, so this is earthly bound in John Holland's deck. 3s are all about expansion and communication. So you're going to be able to communicate whatever this empowerment, right? From Tuesday into, it's going to carry on into Tuesday is what I'm trying to say. But not only that, but you're going to be rewarded for it, for, being able to speak and be your true authentic self. The whole goal of this is to be your true authentic self at all times, so you can live your life with light, with your own unique life, or light, and I guess life too, because really, that's the game of life, right? Is to be happy, to be comfortable in your own skin. So much of us have been programmed that we're not even comfortable in our own skin, and we're not even comfortable with the own thoughts that we have about ourselves, that we don't get this reward. And maybe that's what we're cutting through on Monday. But now, okay, we're getting the positive thinking going, and we're finally feeling confident in our own bodies, our own lives, and our way the outlook of our vision is going. And we're going to start seeing some pickup on this, and we're going to start seeing things connecting a little easier. Maybe you'll find $20 on the ground. I don't know, but that's what's coming in my head. Maybe you'll find a $20 bill from heaven, or some money, whether it's um, whether it's a penny all the way up. You never let free money, stretch that sucker, because free money gets you more money. So the universe says, oh, that person's ready for it. It's a test. If you ever go buy a penny and you see tails up, I don't, there used to be a game. Oh, tails is bad luck and heads is good luck. You pick up a penny with a head luck and you put it in your shoe. Doesn't matter. Pick it up, because it's the universe saying, here's a little bit for free. And once you pick that up, then the universe is saying, okay, she's ready for it, or he's ready for it. And then they start giving you your rewards. So I don't know why I got off that tangent, but that's what I guess they wanted me to say, because so many times we get the opportunities and yet we don't take them. And then we get down on and then we want more. And there was an opportunity that you could have taken. And then you play the what if game. But let's go into the automatic reading, because I think I'm getting into the automatic reading they're telling me. So all right, so 10 is all about expansion. You might get a reward for that you've been waiting on. Somebody or someone is able to see you for your true self, or for some of you it will be a new opportunity shows up. Now it's if you want to take them, it's up to you. But then don't feel bad if you don't, because that puts you in a place of lack. And that experience or expectation, and play the what if game. Okay, so I'm going to explain this. When we put expectations out there in the universe that we want something, right? And it kind of is like what we wanted, but not really what I wanted. And we have to be so, no, that's not what I wanted. I wanted a yellow pencil. Let's go there. Okay. So say you wanted a pencil. Okay. And a red pencil just happened to be laying on the ground. Nobody's around, anything like that, but it's red. But you had some expectation that this pencil should be yellow, because normal pencils are yellow. They're not normally red. But here's a good pencil, yet you refuse it. Oh no, that's not for me, because the one I wanted was a yellow pencil. Let's not play that game, because the universe gives you the pencil. who cares if it's what color it is? It is the pencil. It gave you the opportunity. Now it's your choice to pick it up. Because when you don't pick it up, when you don't take those opportunities, then you're still in the place of want, which puts you in the place of lack instead of having. Instead of noticing, oh, okay, I said a pencil. That's, hey, I got it. Um, Now, the next thing, I want another pencil, but I want it yellow. I have this, and I know I'm going to get it because I have this. They give you little, okay, they give you a little bits before they give you the big one. It's like a testing, and to make sure that we're ready for it, one, and that we're able to handle it. Because with every growth takes more responsibility. We have a responsibility every time we go into growth. Because if we truly learned how to grow, we are expressing it, not in a negative way. Meaning, if somebody else had that experience, you know how you felt at that time, so you could put yourself in that situation that they're experiencing to be compassionate, to be able to unconditional love somebody else, not to judge them, not to be able to go into, this is what you should do. I need to fix you, because that's not what they want. They want some compassion and love and unconditional love for everybody. And you have the strength to do it. I don't know where that came from, but that came off. Let's get moving on because I'm already, sorry about that. But I just really feel that this is something that needs to be said. Now, on Wednesday, I believe it's the 11th, which is one of my friend's birthday. You know who you are. Happy birthday! um, so here we go. Um, it is the 9, which is about completion, letting go, and I'm hearing that it's about finishing something. You finally got something, right? Now it's time to collect your reward for the hard work that you've been doing. And you might get recognized. You might get, for some of you, you might get recognized. You might um, find money. I'm hearing find money in places because that's what you need. Somebody will step up. Um, like people that have lent you money before, they're going to come back and pay those debts off. For some of you. I'm going to go into the automatic writing because there's really not much more, and they're telling me that's probably what I should do. Good job for something well deserved. Reward is on its way. Not to say there might or still might be some risk here, but the rewards outweigh them. Now, for some of you, the harvest, okay, if I can read my handwriting, might have a cost and a loss of value in the harvest, but most of, for most, it is time to call in the favors. Expect good things from the universe today. Okay, so we got a couple different perspectives here that they're trying to go over. Sometimes that we're able to do a job, but it actually costs us more money and we take it as a loss. That kind of stuff might happen. And you might, and I'm supposed to be talking about your feelings on this. If it's constantly going on, you can go into a place of lack. What they're trying to say is, if there's a loss, find out what the root of the problem is. And And I hate to tell you guys, but it's normally the person, within yourself. Because there's got to be something there that I have a philosophy. I'm supposed to tell you this. I have a philosophy that everything's my fault. I take reason why I'm saying this because I'm going to get some flack and I know it. I can feel it. But the reason why I'm saying this is because I take responsibility of my actions and my choices. I have no problem taking responsibility. Some of us do have that issue. It is just what it is. But if you keep on doing things that are making you lose money, then you need to look within yourself to have some boundaries, perchance. But really, I don't know. Look within you. Because I know from personal experience, I'm a giver. I make money, but I normally like to support everybody else. Like I would do fairs and stuff like that and do readings for people. And I make good money. It would cost me money because I would make money so I could support the rest of the people because that's what I love to do. I would just love to support everybody and give them the opportunity of making some money as well. And I've made a lot of friends that way. But in the bottom line, I didn't come there to do what I was supposed to do, which was actually keep my income going. I spent more. Not a very good, business plan if you're trying to, you know, if you're just trying to socialize and make friends, that's fine. But if you're trying to run a business, that's not good and it can't keep on happening over and over again. So I had to look at myself and say, okay, take responsibility. I did it. Yay. I got to support in some great people that I felt like I needed to do, and I'm okay with that. But now I have to take the consequence of not having any money that I was planning on having money, right? So I even dissect that and say, okay, what do I need to do so this doesn't happen again to me? And what it was is that I had to put boundaries on my own behavior. And sometimes that's going to be hard for us to hear, but sometimes we have to limit our own behavior. Although you don't want to ever say, don't support everybody, but you got to take care of you. Once you're taken care of, then the other, and you have enough flowing into you, that's when you go out and support everybody. You don't give the shirt off your back. Wow, that's a message for me, kind of thing, because I normally would. I've had an idea that that's exactly what you're supposed to do. You give everything until you can't give anymore. As I was growing up, and that is totally. It's like the oxygen, the airplane oxygen again. I keep on. This is probably my third year into this, and I'm getting better, but I still probably have some work to do on that. I'm too giving, too kind-hearted. But that's another subject, and I'm getting off topic. So let's get back into the reading. But I think it's important for us to be able to say, and I don't need to justify it, they say. Okay, so Thursday. I'm really looking forward to this weekend. On the 12th. Now, I believe the 12th is an eclipse happening. At least my painting is one of that. But I also got a 0. It's New Beginnings, which is the full card in normal tarot. 0 is about having clarity, and things will come clearer to you. But you have to look at different eyes, just like a child. The Fool is like a child just going down, and it's not worrying about it because it has faith that even if it steps over, that's what's supposed to happen. If he falls, um, if he falls, then he gets to go back home. If he walks on air, he knows that, he has the faith with him, or he can walk on air, so to speak. He can walk off the cliff and he'll be fine. Either way, it's okay because he's happy and blessed. That's the way you're supposed to look at life. This is new beginnings, so these are new opportunities that are going to come in because of what's been going on with you during the week. There's a lot of learning going on about your own true authentic self and all about you connecting with your inner self, your true authentic self, and having the courage enough to bring that out so everybody else can see your light. But this isn't the beginning of it. This is, okay, we got a plan going on here, kind of thing. And this is you taking action because even the fool takes action. It is just by faith, taking that first step of faith, or that first leap of faith kind of card. So there is an action to this. You can't just sit back and expect new beginnings to happen if you're just sitting on their couch waiting for things to happen. You got to get out there and you got to say, okay, what is it that I really want? And then do it. And do it with innocence. And do it with a perception that isn't like what it used to be. Because you're not that person anymore. You used to fail at things all the time. You're not that person. You've learned. And know that every time you keep on trying, you're getting better. And even if you have a bad day, you're still getting better. You're still being able to recognize that you're getting, that you did it. That's a good, but you're starting to recognize each a little bit. It might be little tiny steps, but at least you're taking steps, going forward, because you don't really have a choice at this moment. I mean, and in this time frame, we don't have a choice about it. It's either moving forward or, they're pushing you. And being pushed isn't fun, I can tell you. Um, it ain't fun. They'll make it so miserable that you just, oh, fine, I'll do it, kind of thing. If you haven't noticed already. But that's the energies I kind of feel throughout since June, actually. But this is also the eclipse. And the eclipse, and I have no clue on astrology, and I tried to email the Leo King, but I haven't got a response back to see if I was right on my reading. But this is what I'm getting for the eclipse. This eclipse is going to help you with the process of balancing your shadow side and your light side, because we all have it. Not everybody's rosy. They might act it. They might go, it's all sunshine and you just keep a positive attitude and I ignore all the bad. No, we're not supposed to do that. We're supposed to be real. We're supposed to be able to handle both the dark and the light because we're balanced and we're firmed, balanced in our being, in our core. We know our true self, and it's going to be awesome if we're in alignment. If we're not in alignment, this is an opportunity for you to get in alignment. And it's going to kind of give you clarity of how to get there. They're telling me I need to do the reading, so I'm going to do that. The day to see clearly, new beginnings. Normally the Fool today is to look at living with a new perspective, innocent eyes, because all things change from this, or all things is changing in front of you and for you. Things are clicking and expanding. Um, in, or is this in the air? Okay, expansion is in the air. Sorry, couldn't read it. Talk about the eclipse, which I did. So, well, that's pretty much what I said. So I'm going to go ahead and read the 13th, because the 13th, I got number 1, which is the Magician, awareness, which is the Magician card in the normal tarot. It's funny, you got new beginning and now you're going to create it. It's kind of going in together, isn't it? Awareness is normally the Magician. Magic, you can see it, you can appreciate hearing it, you can start to be aware of the big picture and your part in it. You're starting to see theories others are seeing. Your theories others are starting to see as well. When you're a magician, you have the backing of the universe to support your desires and wants. And it can happen fast. So Saturday, or that's Friday, right? Yeah, Friday, the 13th. Friday, you have the opportunity, Monday, yeah, the opportunity to manifest, one, new beginnings, and you have the magic within you to be able to have people see what you see in themselves. You have the magic in you to be able to manifest what you want done in your reality. It is just a great day because you're going to feel empowered to be able to do all this stuff. So, a great day. Okay, so I'm almost done. I know it's being very long this week. I had a lot of cards. I had a lot of information to give you, so I apologize. But I got 2 more cards, and I'm going to try to make them as quick as possible for you. Okay, so on, I think it's the 14th, which is Saturday. It's about a number 9, and this is about completion because you're going to be, and this is in the spiritual section of the deck, or spiritual and belief section. It's spiritual strength. Okay, in the beginning of the week, we had overall strength. Now, this is going to be your belief strength or your spirituality strength. It's finally coming into completion where you're mostly going into your true authentic self than not. And when I say about true authentic self, I'm being told to explain, and I'm going to put this down for a second. When you're your true authentic self, you are not trying to please anybody, you're just being you. The wanting for others' approval is non-existent. It is about you being you so you can do what you got to do. Does that make sense? Or a knowing that, you know that this is what you know, and being okay with it and allowing others to see it. And it might mean that there are belief systems that you're throughout the week are going to just go, okay, that's not right. That's not aligned with my true authentic self. And now that I am my true authentic self, things are just a little smoother. Things are just a little bit easier because I'm not worried about what everybody else is thinking. I'm just doing my thing. And hopefully everybody pays attention to it, you know? But really, oh, my painting fell down. I didn't notice that. Look, I'm just going to go off and Oh, automatic writing. Let go of old patterns and awaken with new knowledge. If you are looking for a teacher, it will come to you at this time. Okay, and then Sunday is one of the best cards in the deck, I think, which is 21, which is about 3 for expansion. This is the universe, so this would be in normal tarot, the world. It's like the world is at your oyster kind of a card. It just means it's going to be a great day. I'm just going to have it give you, it's time to breathe and soak up all the great energy that you are feeling. You are on top of the world. Um, just enjoy the day. Make time for the important people in your world because they are all that matter. So overall, this week's been looks pretty good. Of course, I think there's always going to be challenges, definitely when you're dealing with yourself and letting go of old perceptions of yourself that, you know, there might be a little fear, there might be a little anxiety, but remember, fear and anxiety is something that you're projecting out there that is not true with your authentic self. And when we have anxiety and that kind of stuff, it's just telling you that, oh, I'm not here in the moment. And if I'm in the moment, the anxiety goes down. If I'm projecting out into the future what I think I'm going to see, and will I like it or will I not? That's when the anxiety comes up. And you just need to stay in the moment. Guys, it's going to be a good week no matter what. And I hope you allow yourself the freedom of being your true authentic self. And I know that you guys can do it. I'm with you on this, on being a work in progress. And I will continue being a work of progress until I'm completed. And only one person knows that, and that's my Lord and Savior. So I hope you guys have a wonderful week, and I will talk to you later. I'm going to be, oh, I keep on forgetting this because if you ever like to have a reading with me, down below is you can contact me on my website to be able to email me to do a reading for you. If you like, please like and share this page, and please subscribe. Sharing is caring. I keep on forgetting to do maintenance. Oh, I'll get better. It is what it is. I hope you guys have a wonderful day and a wonderful week. And just learn how to expand, 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 expand. Because you're so worth it. You have a unique light. So shine bright, guys. Because you can do it. Bye.